どうも皆さんおはこんばんにちは、黒猫です。ブロークンソード続きをやっていきたいと思います。さあ、科学者のもとへ。撃たれてましたからね。
は？
大丈夫か？
Can you hear me? Can you speak? Who are you? Chum. Yeah. Chum. That's okay. I'm your chum. Danger. What? The world is in danger.
穏やかじゃないよ。
Susaro. Who's Susaro? Just a few more seconds and you could have told me so much.
スザーロと。
Poor guy.
え
This was the kind of job I could do with my eyes shut. In fact, that's normally how I did it. All I found was his ID, Chalmundali, the guy I was supposed to meet.
そうね。
Chalmundali was dead, all right. He'd been shot.
さて、一体何を研究してたか、何を見つけたのか、何か手がかりがあるのか。
The workbench was a mess. But I hadn't flown halfway around the world to critique someone's housekeeping. In
何もな
amongst
い
the。junk was a
お、はがきがある。
postcard, all the way from England, some place called Glastonbury. It was signed Bruno.
ブルーの
A
グラスト
second
ンベ
look
リ
turned
ー。
up a magnifying glass. Suddenly I was 5 years old and back in California, setting fire to my father's sunhat.
麦わら帽子に気をつけた。ああ、よくやるよね。
The workbench was a mess.
はが
A
き。
couple of packing cases. Someone was obviously in a hurry to leave.
うん。
They'd been packed in a rush. There was nothing inside it that was any use to me.
何もないんかい。
There was nothing else of interest.
この箱は動かせそうだね。
I couldn't figure out how to open the door.
開け方がわからない。
The old pressure pad trick, eh?
ははー、あれをこうだね。うん。それはわかった。
Now wasn't the time for a nap.
そんな光ってんのはなんだ？
It was like a giant omega.
オメ
And in
ガ
the
の
center
文
some
字。
kind of slot.
何かをはめる穴がある。
Nothing happened.
何かを入れたら開くのか。とりあえずこれはそこに置けば開きっぱなしになるのはまあまあ普通だよね。 OK。 なんかバリバリ言ってるけど、
There was some kind of housing on the wall. And in the center was a hole.
真ん中に穴がある。
I stuck my finger in the hole. Nothing happened.
何も起こらない。よかったな。感電とかしなくてよかったな。よくそんな得体の知らないところにな指突っ込めるわ。なんもないぞっていうよりも、なんだこの装置は。これ何？
Wow. So the guy actually built them.
本当に作っ
I
たの
wondered
か。
if I could get it to work.
そう、どうやって使うんだ？
The machine spluttered like an engine starved of fuel.
なっている。怖えわ。何それやっちまったパティーンじゃないですか。
It attracted some attention. Question was, good guys or bad guys?
敵だろう。大体敵でしょう。気づかれたよ。
The cylinders were connected to the inventor's machine.
ボンベは
Gas cylinders.
ガスボンベ。爆発する感じかい。
I took the lever.
レバーは持っておこう。何に使うんだいレバーは。
I was gonna have to find another way out.
わかんない。機械はぶっ壊したしね。あんのはレバーだしね。こんなもん爆発させたら死んじゃうしな。ここにレバ
I
ー使
stuck
え
my
るとこ。
finger in the hole. Nothing happened. The rod looked about the right size to fit the hole.
ど
Cool! It fits!
う？よし、フィット。で、
I removed the rod from the hole in the wall.
なんか起きたか？なんか起きたかい？何も変わったところはない感じがするけど。あそこに穴あるな。この黒い台を持っていければいいんだけどな。外したら扉落ちるよね。やってみるか。お、なんともない。これは何？さっきのレバーのせい？あー、よしよし。ラッキー。あそこの下まで置けば上に上がれるでしょう。このまままっすぐ持っていけばいいか。ガスボンベ使えないもんな。やっぱそこしかないね。せい。何かあるかい？落ちないだろうね、床。はい。ああ、そこに隙間があったかい。飛べ。どこに出るんだ？はい、よし。いいね、出口っぽいよ。
Out of the corner of my eye,
Wow.
I caught sight of a familiar shape.
ハリー、ジープ。
Harry had made it after all.
え、
It was a statue carved from stone.
あ
The
あ、
back had been hollowed out. Inside
火を
were
焚い
the
た
remnants of
跡があ
fire.
る。火つけるのか。
It was full of charred wood. I didn't want to move it.
触りたくない。そんななんかつけるもんなんかないぞ。ガスボンベか。いやでも道中から考えたらガスボンベで持ってこれないよな。何かないかな。一旦戻ってなんか探すか。いや、どうだ。なんかあったっけ道中。この周りに何かあるのかな。行けないよな。行けるとこがないよ。やっぱそこで何かするしかないの。コマンドで出る分ね、やれることは限られてくるからね。 けあれあ、そうそう。なんかあった？
I couldn't reach the nest.
巣？あ、なんかある。ジャンプ。
There was a bird's nest up on a small ledge,
ジャンプ。
but it was out of reach.
ジャンプかボコか。まさかのもう一度使うみたいな。お
That did
お
the trick.
ナイス。これをどうする？これをどうすればいいんだ？燃やすか。火種になるかな。考えろ。やってみるしかないか。とりあえずやってみるしかないね。ダメなら次の手を考えよう。なんとかしてハリーの元に行きたいよな。脱出したいもんね。絶対博士撃った敵だろあれは。
It was a statue carved from stone. The back had been hollowed out. Inside were the remnants of a fire.
鳥の巣はいい。
This was my kindling.
火種を作ろう。ライターぐらいは持ってないのか？
The nest lay on top of the wood.
そうだね。なんもないぞ。虫眼鏡か？
Look,
よ
monsieur.
し、いいね。
The evil. It is come.
燃えてる燃えてる。愚かめ。愚か者め。
Ouch!
やばい、来てる。
George! Quickly! Over here!
めっちゃ近くにいたじゃん。
Imbeciles! It's a trick! Get back here now!
もう全然気づかないんだよ、こいつら。ダッシュダッシ
Come on, Harry. We gotta get out of here.
ュ。危ない危ない。
As the lunatic Aussie saved my life, I was certain of one thing. I wasn't going back to the office in Idaho. I
家に
had my
戻ろう
fill
よ。
of patents.
東京ももうどうでも
I
いい
was
と。
going to England to find the mysterious Bruno.
ブルーノを探しに行くのか。
Glastonbury, England. Home to more legends and mystical baloney than you could wave a
伝
wand
説や
at.
超常現象で有名な場所だ。
Joseph of Arimathea was supposed to have traveled here from the Holy Land. And he didn't do it to buy an overpriced crystal. Somewhere in amongst all this New Age hokum was a guy called Bruno, and I was going to find him.
まあ一軒ずつもあるか、ブルーノ。誰も歩いてねえけど。どこ行くっていうか、どこ行けんだろう。
I wasn't leaving until I'd finished what I'd come here to do.
そうか。こっちはもう帰れないんだ。なんだな。なんで使命感に燃えてんだこいつ。もう帰って仕事した方が。お
Good morning.
Oh, that's easy for you to say, isn't it?
Well,
お決まりのもん
yeah,
かな。
isn't it?
No, sir, it is
違う
not.
な。
What's so bad about it, if you don't
な
mind
ん
me
でそんな
asking?
に不機嫌なんです
You wouldn't understand.
I might.
Not possible, sir. Unless you're a father, and you're not, are you?
Well, no, but how did you know?
うん。
Look at you. Cano face,
そういう
unfurrowed
風な顔
brow,
とか
air of
あ、
profound
うぶな顔か
optimism.
失礼だな。おめでたいとか
So
言う。
just what is it that only a father would understand?
I could tell you, but you wouldn't comprehend.
Try me. I kept sea monkeys once. I mean, how different could it be?
Very well. Are you
Yoshi.
aware of the annual Glastonbury Popular
音楽
Music
祭を知っている
Festival?
か。
The Glastonbury Popular Music Festival? That's one of the most popular music festivals on the Popular Music Festival
Oh.
calendar.
My daughter Melissa attended it this year, against my wishes,
参
of
加しよう
course.
と。
You're
うん
not a fan, huh?
それが気に入ら
Dear
ない。
boy, joining a throng of semi-clad youngsters, gyrating in a mindless hypnotic trance to music which turns their hearts into yo-yos, all the while feasting on hippie fast food, strange alcoholic concoctions, and mind-bending hallucinogenic substances is not my idea of fun.
ああ、
Whoa,
ずい
bring
ぶん
it
だ。
on.
I begged your pardon.
I said, did your daughter enjoy it?
She didn't come back.
帰ってこ
Ah, have you told the police?
This isn't a job for the police. Melissa called me to say she wouldn't be coming home.
じゃあ
She
しょうが
called
ない
from a
ね。
Glastonbury number. She's still here somewhere. And if she's taken up with someone, well, I've got my Purdy in the Land Rover.
Purdy?
12 bore, double barrel, vermin for the extermination of.
怖え。
Recognize this?
Glastonbury Tor.
What do you know about the tour?
Good place to deploy artillery.
砲台にうってつけ
Right.
だ。
Okay, thanks. My name's George Stobart.
A Yankee. Colonel Buckley. Rutland Lancers.
Oh, Buckley,
Third
yes.
Battalion. Retired.
You know, I had a feeling you might be a soldier.
Can take the fella out of the army.
Hmm,
Can't take
yeah,
the army
it's-
out of the fella, eh?
It could have been that. It might also have been the aura of latent violence that surrounded him.
でも撃つんだろ
Does this ID card mean anything to you?
It's not yours. Never seen the chap. Did
こ
you
れをど
find
うし
it?
た
Yeah.
Then you should hand it in at the police station.
まあまあまあ、そうだね。娘さんが帰ってこないんで、見つけたら、何、ライフルで撃つって、物騒だね。どこ他に店ないのかな。店というか、入れるとこ。入れる。うわー、怪しげー。民族な感じ。
Inside the case was a star-shaped gizmo.
星型の
The little
道
card
具が
by it said Elder Sign. Guaranteed
Mayoke.
proof against elder gods and outer entities. Could have used that a few years ago.
数年
I
前に
thought the
欲しか
star
った
was cute, but I didn't really need it.
必要はない。
The guy looked like the world's uptightest hippie. Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Welcome to the Cosmic Fairy. I
Awesome.
am Tristram Hillage, the proprietor. May I help you?
I hope so.
探し物ではある。
I guess Glastonbury's a pretty mystical place.
Almost too mystical to bear. Joseph Arimathea journeyed here.
Yeah?
The tale of King Arthur, Guinevere, and Excalibur finishes here.
Wow.
And the Tor,
す
that
ごいじゃ
big
ないか。
hill, is the gateway to Avalon, the land
伝
of
説の
fairies.
目白押しじゃな
We
いか
also。get crop circles, UFO sightings.
なんだ、
Is that
X ファイルできるぞ、
Well,
俺
then。there's the ghosts, hellhounds, spectral lights.
Okay, it's mystical already.
すごい神秘だ。確かに。
Do you stock these postcards?
このハ
Yes,
ガキは
one of our exclusive bestsellers.
お、
Do you supply any of the other shops with these?
No, that's what exclusive
おじゃあここで買ったってことか。
I never knew that.
evidently. How else may I illuminate your path?
Does the name Bruno mean anything to you?
Bruno. No, I don't think so.
Really?
Yes,
本当
really.
か
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. I've never even met anyone called Bruno.
You seem very positive. His tone made me immediately suspicious.
どうも怪しい。確かに怪しい。でも言わねえだろうな。
How's business?
Rather good, actually.
Seems quiet.
You just missed the rush.
What kind of people shop in a place like this anyway?
People with open minds. Do you keep your mind open to new possibilities?
どんな
Oh,
客が来るんだ
constantly.
とか
Some of the things I'd seen, I'd be a fool not to.
軽く失礼だな。
Something tells
知
me
らんの
you're
か
not on
ブ
the
ルー
level.
ノ。
Who is Bruno? Where can I find him?
I don't know who you're talking about. Now get out of my shop, you annoying man.
Oh,
強
I'll
引
get
だな
out.
こいつ。
Once you've answered a few questions.
Oh, God. You're not a tax inspector, are you?
Hell no. I may be a lawyer, but I still got a few shreds of pride left.
弁護士だ。ああ、教えてくれないかな。
Have you ever seen the guy on this card before?
No, I haven't.
ないか。やっぱブルーノしかな
Are
い。
you going to tell me who Bruno is or not?
Not.
Don't forget, you're dealing with a lawyer here.
An American lawyer. I can't see our local Bobby being impressed.
話す気はないってことは話せるっ
This
て
guy
こ
was
と
going to be a
か。
tougher nut to crack than I thought. Hey, there's someone moving around up there.
Nonsense. It's just an old building.
You must think I'm pretty stupid. Bruno's upstairs.
No, he's not.
I'll give you one last chance to come clean.
Get
最後のチャン
lost.
ス。うせろ
I。was getting nowhere. This was why I was in patents and not criminal law.
いやね、強引すぎると思うよ。ちょっとね、証拠もなしにね、強引だったな。何か証拠みたいなものを集めてから行くしかないな。
Hello? Anybody home?
誰もいない。誰かいないかね。ここは
The place
God.
looked empty.
誰もいないね。物騒なおっさんしか歩いてないぞ。間違ったら撃たれるんじゃないかな。
No
OK
buskers,
開かない。
circulars, hawkers. I thought I'd leave them alone.
セールスおメインストリート。ここは誰かいる。ハロー。
There was a guy
Konnichiwa.
outside the bar. He looked like he'd failed an audition for our man in Havana. Hi, my name's Stobart. George Stobart.
How fascinating. 2 T's and 2 B's.
You'd be amazed how many people get it wrong.
Nothing amazes me these days. Eamon
予想
Omar.
外だ
You're
よ。
Irish.
No, I'm from Hawaii. The Maui Omaras.
You're not from Hawaii.
No, I'm not. I lied.
でおい、
Very astute of you to see
舐め
through
て
it.
んの
You
か、
clearly
俺
have a
は。
lucid and highly rational cognitive process.
おっ
So
さ
what
ん
do
に
you
打っ
want,
てもら
Mr.
うぞ。
Stobart?
なんだろうこいつ。うさんくさい
Sightseeing?
な。
I'm researching.
Outside a pub?
I'm researching the alacrity with which this place opens. In a civilized society, a man should be able to get a drink at this hour.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Precisely.
その通りだぜって
You can't need a drink that
なんだろう、
much.
噛み合ってないな、会話
Now,
が
that's。a complicated question. Let's discuss it over a beer.
It's too early for me.
Very wise. I'll be raddled before me time. Me liver riddled with the cirrhosis. Raddled and riddled. Ah, well.
So, what do you do?
Good morning. I'm Eamon O'Mara, and today I'm in the enchanting town of Glastonbury.
うん。で
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you haven't.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm here as a
Oh.
professional media Irishman researching my new BBC programme.
Oh, you're putting together a TV show.
Bingo! Give the man a figurative coconut. I
え
visit
ー、
villages, interview the local characters, sample the local cuisine.
What's the show called?
Up your alley with Eamon.
Nice. And you're doing this place next.
That's that finely tuned cognitive process of yours in action again, isn't it?
マジか。
How did you get into television?
By accident. I was doing a reading at a bookshop in London. This wild-eyed BBC producer wanders in, points at me like I'm the second coming, and says, "You'll do, you'll do."
絶対嘘だけどねって言うんじゃないのか。
You're a writer?
Wash your mouth out. I'm a poet. Poetry is a gift to the Irish from the gods
詩人とか。
themselves. Yeats, Wilde, Joyce.
Bono.
Don't push your luck. I may have the soul of a poet,
Mm-hmm.
but I've the fists of a welterweight.
Have you seen that guy walking up and down?
The army type. Kind of Englishman I'm allergic to.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, if you have a couple of 100 years, I'll explain it to you.
I'm worried he might be out to kill someone.
Now you're beginning to understand my allergy.
そういうことだ。なんだろうな。
What do you think of the town?
撃たれるって。
It's a theme park.
So where'd the tourists go?
I don't know, maybe it's out of season for hippies.
Do you know much about this place?
It's got half-decent pubs when they're open. Oh, I see. You want to know about the fairy stuff, don't you?
Fairies?
You see that hill?
Yeah?
Fairies guard King Arthur's sword Excalibur under that.
Really?
あ、そう。嘘だ。嘘だって。
Have you been in that shop, the
大丈夫かよ。
Cosmic Fairy?
Oh yeah, always go there for me love beads.
I was just asking. Does this postcard mean anything to you?
No, should it?
I guess
知ら
not.
ん
It
な。
was a long
ダメ
shot.
か。
Who's Bruno?
I wish I knew.
ブルーノを
Does
知り
this
たい
ID
な。
card mean anything to you?
It's an unflattering photo. Doesn't look anything like you.
いや、
That
まあ
isn't
まあ。
me.
No, didn't think so. You're one of those godforsaken photogenic types, aren't you? And no, it doesn't mean anything to me.
はい。何放送作家でロケハンに来てるって
I
大丈夫
tried
か
to
な
open the door.
うん。
The door was
わかんない。
locked. It wasn't opening time yet.
開いてねえのか。何時に開くんだここ。
I guessed that being the middle of the morning, most people were at work.
みんな仕事だろう。おお、ここはわあ、怪しい。
Hi, I'm...
Nobody tell me. Me and Madam Zazie, me know all. And me see all. Sit down, you. You have traveled far.
Oh, sure. Like my
なんだろう。
accent was local.
You come for the truth.
And
占いバ
another
バアの店
no-brainer.
か。大丈夫かね。怖えよ。
George Stubar.
What? How did you...
Me know all. Me see all.
うっ
Okay,
さ
that stumped me.
ー。びっくりしたわ。なぜ知ってる。
What do your powers tell you about that man outside the pub?
Him come from across the sea. Him have strongly held opinions. Him seek knowledge, but not for himself.
All that from your crystal ball?
No, him just on the telly. That's Amon O'Mara.
正直だな。
What do
聖
you
書に
make
出
of
たっ
that
て。
guy pacing up and down the street?
His aura glow, red with anger.
Kinda matches his nose then.
Him a lost something dear from himself, and him can't do nothing to prevent it.
Well, we all have to let go sometime. What do you know about that shop, the Cosmic Fairy?
Them sell candle, incense, But the owner, Tristan Hillich, oh, me know him
悩み
overwrought.
事があるね。
There is anxiety
Oren,
in
mayroon
his
ka.
aura.
Got his karma in a twist, huh?
無言か。
Just trying to lighten the atmosphere. How long have you lived in Glastonbury?
Long
Okay.
time.
ずいぶん。
The toad generate wave of positive energy.
And tourist revenue. A girl can't live on good vibrations alone, huh? Recognize this postcard?
It is the tour. These are for sale in the Cosmic Fairy.
うん、確かに。
Yeah, that was where it was bought. I need to find out about who sent it, though.
Give it to me now.
What? Why?
Sometime there is psychic traces.
Ew.
Me
Huh.
may be able to read the traces left by this Bruno when he
おお、
wrote
いいんじゃ
upon
ない
it.
か。
Aren't we forgetting something?
Please?
なん、
You must cross my palm with silver.
うわ、金か。
Oh, right, sure. Okay, I got a credit card here somewhere.
Me no know except credit card, you know.
I've got some euros, I think.
Me no take euros.
何
How about doubloons? Gold ingots? A barter stick?
It's only silver me
う
accept,
わ
you know.
銀だけだって。じゃあいいです。カード使えないんかい。じゃあいいわ。銀をどっかで手に入れなきゃダメか。じゃあいいですだね。まだうろついてんのか、おのれは。ブルーノはいないしね。 銀は手に入んないし、また追い出されるかな。は
Hi again.
い。いや、また来たよ。
What do you make of that fortune teller?
Madame Zazie, very traditional. Crystal ball, tea leaves,
ありきたりだ。
tarot, the usual.
で、それだけ。
I hadn't come here to send postcards.
はがきを送りに来たんじゃない。何かあるんだね。
These were the kind of books that sat and glowered at you, casting the runes, the real Eltdown shards, Karnaki the ghost finder. Even the air felt cold near me.
怪しいのばっかりじゃん。
I didn't want any of the books. Not my idea of a holiday read.
他にないのか。
I thought the star was cute, but I didn't
必
really.
要ない。
I hadn't come here to send postcards.
何かないか。あ、こっち。
Enchanted Avalon, Lays of a Mystical Age. Well, this looked like big fun.
Ah, you found my little.
お前の作
I
品
guess
か。
for an oeuvre, it is quite small.
What do you mean? It's a book of poetry. It could be any size.
Nice cover.
Thank you.
いい表紙だ。
My choice, actually. I
自費出版
self-publish.
か。
The big publishers just don't understand spirituality.
What's the deal with the coins?
Joseph of Arimathea bringing the Holy Grail here, Arthur and Guinevere being buried here, and of course, St. Michael defeating the dragon on the tour. Each silver coin commemorates an event in Glastonbury's history.
History. Sounded more like folklore to me. Silver, you say?
Well,
Oh.
silver plated.
メッキ
I have a dear friend who does them for me.
メッキだった
For there was lightning in my blood, my dark Morgana, my own Morgana. Oh, there was lightning in my blood. Red lightning lightened through my blood, my dark Morgana.
What do you think?
Pretty good.
Yes, I was rather pleased with it myself.
お、これでちょっと調子こかせれば
Hi again.
なんか話してくれるかもしれないな。
You say you had trouble getting this published?
Publishers! Ha! Philistines, the lot of them.
What you need is to raise your profile.
Advertise, you mean? Oh, I can't afford that.
How about a little spot on the BBC? Eamon O'Mara's new show?
That would be marvelous. Oh, but impossible, of course.
Don't worry. Eamon and I go, way, way back. At least 5 minutes. Want me to have a word with him? He's right here in Glastonbury.
お
Would you do that? Oh, thanks. Thanks awfully.
I'll need to show him some of your work.
ご機
Yes,
嫌
of
やっ
course.
ぱご機嫌取れ
Here,
た。よし
take
よ
a
し。
copy.
I'm sure he'll love your stuff.
よしよし。もし刺繍を持ってってさ、
Darkness o'er the world is creeping.
持ってっ
Slumber
て
while the heavens are weeping. More good
ちょ
stuff.
っと媚びを打っ
Maybe
とく
my
わ
first impressions have been wrong.
でこのヒッピーとちょっと仲良くなってブルーノのことを聞くか。それしかないかな。それで行こう。やっとなんか話がつながってくる感じがするよ。いや、
Hi, Eamon. The guy who runs the Cosmic Ferry might be ideal for your show.
That old hippie. I've no time for the 60s. Caftans stink. Timothy Leary was a turn-off, and I'd rather listen to The Clash than the Beatles any day.
I thought you wanted to talk to eccentric characters.
返事がいい
Hippies
かと
aren't
思って。
eccentric. They're pathetic.
I think this guy's got something. Take a read.
Enchanted Avalon. Lays of a mystical age. Oh, just what I
な
needed.
かなか良さそ
Don't
うだ。
read some.
お、
You
いいぞ
won't
い
be
いぞ。
disappointed.
If you say so. For there is lightning in my blood, my dark Morgana, my own Morgana.
It's not bad, is it?
No, it isn't.
ああ、悪くな
Oh,
い。
there was lightning
Oh.
in my blood, red lightning, lightened through my blood.
That's beautiful.
It is that, just as beautiful as when James Clarence Mangan wrote it about his Rosaline 180 years
お
ago.
気に入る
Look at this. The fairies are a silent race, and pale as lily flowers to see. That's Samuel Ferguson. Shameless. Absolutely bloody shameless.
え、何
Darley,
盗作
Griffin, Aubrey, bloody the Vere. Does his thievery know no bound?
お
He's stolen it all?
Every word. Oh, get this. The author reserves the right to be identified as the creator of this work. The grave robbing little toe rag. I'll have
あ、
him.
怒ってる。ちょっと待って。やばいよ、怒ってる。めっちゃ怒ってますけど。
Good morrow, fair traveller. How may I help you?
To the island valley of Avilion, where falls not hail, or rain, or any snow, nor ever wind blows loudly, but it lies.
I beg your
え、
pardon?
なんで
Deep
す
meadowed, happy fair, with orchard lawns and bowery hollows, crowned with summer sea.
That's good.
素晴ら
That's
しい。
very good.
Of course it's good, it's Tennyson, you tofu chewing twit.
そ
From
う
his note
イン
to
チキや
Arthur.
ろ。
Not the Thomas Mallory one, but we won't hold that against him. Now, do you recall King Mark of Cornwall in that tale?
I've read Mallory, yes. But,
You'll recall Mark has a big downer on a knight called Tristram
う
then.
ん
'Cause Tristram took something that didn't belong to him.
oh God.
う
You
ん。あ、
mean
メリッサ
Melissa?
か。
Look, I can explain.
No, not Melissa, you Aegis. Isolde!
Now you've completely lost me.
I'm talking theft and possession.
Wow,
Possession by the
盗作の話
spirits
で。
of Mangan, Griffin,
揉め
and
てる。
Devere, among others.
Ah.
Yes, 'tis a miracle that
Ah,
you
じゃねえよ。
channeled all these great talents into your little book. Just a shame that they ended up repeating themselves from their own published works. Word for bloody word!
Wait, I can explain everything.
Now, that was my line. It was also my cue to make a
もう行
move.
こ
Good, you explain. And in return, I'll explain to you
Oh,
the
いけ
theme
る。
of boxing in Irish literature.
う。他に行けるとこ。
Let's stay calm.
Oh, I am calm. You should see me when I lose my temper.
お。奥行けるじゃん。誰かいるぞ。
Gosh,
Hi. Sorry to just barge in here like this.
I could have been getting undressed or
どこのおばちゃ
anything.
んだ。
Guess we were just lucky then.
Or not. What's your name?
George, what's yours?
Melissa. Have you come to save me?
え、何言ってんの？
Melissa. Melissa Butley?
How did you know my name?
Well, your dad's stamping up and down the street like Godzilla, except scarier.
そう
Daddy?
そう。
Oh my god, he isn't. Oh my god, he is!
本当だわ。
Oh,
見てな
he
かったん
drives
だ。
me absolutely potty. You have no idea.
You know, you remind me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on who.
Perhaps we were sweethearts in another age. You know, underneath that brash exterior, you're really rather my type.
いや、待って。撃たれちゃったら困るからさ。娘か。
About your dad.
I say, you're not working for him, are you?
No.
Shame. I'd come home
もうちょ
today
っ
if
と
you
な
were
ん
the
か
pool boy.
ね、綺麗なの
I guess your dad's just worried
綺麗なのって思え
Worried
ば
that I might
ちょっと
have grown up
想像と違う
when
な
he's too late. I have,
おばちゃんだ
and I
な
rather like it.
You got a boyfriend?
You got a girlfriend?
Well, not really.
Interesting.
So, you're on the run.
Sort of.
Your dad's a real ogre.
Oh, he's a pussycat.
Really?
The frothing pit bull terrier type of pussycat.
なぜお前
How do you know Tristram?
I met him at the festival.
Aha.
あ
He
あ
read
あ
me his poetry.
You don't need to tell me the rest.
Then he said I could come and stay with him.
No,
So I
no.
did.
You poor kid. Have you seen anything weird while you've been in Glastonbury?
Only the people who live here.
ここに住んでるだけか
You and Tristram, is it serious?
Tristram is one of a kind. In fact, when I think of him, I go, you know.
The poor woman had been duped by Tristram's
大丈夫か？
lies. I
騙されて
couldn't
る
let him
ね。
mess up her life. And she was bound to find out sooner or later. Look, Melissa,
うん。
you hardly know me, but some things are better coming from a stranger.
Ooh, is that a promise?
なんでそうなる？
Tristram doesn't write them. They're all
パクったん
copies.
だ。
Well, duh.
やっぱ
Obviously.
知ってんか
I
い？
knew that.
What?
You must think I'm totally dim.
No,
Eh.
I just thought he tricked you, you know, put you under his spell.
Oh, you're too sweet. George, are you for
え
real?
I don't...
You've come to save me. Like a knight in armor.
Well, that wasn't my original plan, but it
成りき
came
り
an
それでもあ
option.
りだな。
Oh, I could kiss you all over.
Hey,
Yeah,
steady.
yeah, yeah.
Remember the Geneva Convention?
Who needs it? I don't take prisoners.
I bet. So, when did you find out about the poems?
From day one. I wrote my thesis at
初めか
Cambridge
ら
on Irish poets of the early 19th century.
You're very gifted.
すごいんだ
Try
ね
me.。
Ha! And Tristram doesn't know.
Did I know? Of course not.
気づいて
Why
ない。
let a question
関
of
係ない。
authorship get in the way of a good...
Yes, why indeed?
But all good things. With Daddy on the trail, I think I'd better split.
逃げた方が
Anyway,
良さ
don't
そう
suppose you
ね。
fancy a weekend in Acapulco?
Jeez, I'd love to, but my Acapulco visa ran out just yesterday.
ビザ切れちゃったんだ。まあそんなわけはないけどね。
What were you doing?
Having a little
もう終わった
conversation
の？
with Melissa.
That's private up there. You had no right.
Just like you had no right to be seducing that poor girl with stolen poetry.
You had no right to interfere.
She had a right to know.
Oh, no.
うんうん。
You haven't told her. Not about the poetry.
You can't base a relationship on lies.
I have to talk to her.
I wouldn't advise it. She needs a little time to herself. Then she's going to stay with friends. I took more than a little pleasure knowing that he was the one who'd been duped.
大佐の話しかない。
Maybe I should march right outside and tell Melissa's dad about you. Tell him that you've got her upstairs. Tell him that you've broken her heart.
You wouldn't. But that poor...
ブルーノのことを教えろすると。
Think what it would do to her.
He ought to know.
Please. Oh, God, no, you wouldn't. You'd kill me.
You're breaking my
じゃあその代わ
heart.
りに。
On the other hand,
だったら
Yes?
you tell me what I want to know.
知りたいことを2
I
回のことで
forget
忘れ
about
てや
your
ってもいい。
house guest. Black
来たね、
no
脅したね。
wasn't really my style. And suddenly, I wasn't so sure who was being duped anyway.
Very well.
よし。じゃあブルーノ。
Now will you tell me about
ブルー
Bruno?
ノと
He
は
was here, but he's gone.
も
Up
う
to
いない。
went one
夜
night.
逃げし
Did
た
he。leave anything behind?
何
He
か
was in a
残していかなか
hurry.
ったか。
He just grabbed his pathetic belongings, threw them in his bag, and off he went.
He must have left something.
Nothing worth looking at, believe me.
何もない。
Letters, notes, a phone number?
何も
No.
ないのか？
He took everything with him.
ただ
Only,
Aha! So he did leave something.
well, yes. But what good is an
机
old pair of pants to
パ
you?
ン
Pants?
パ
Give
ン
him to
パ
me.
ンツ
I found them in the laundry pile after he'd vamoosed.
Did you examine them?
No. What
ま
kind of
さ
a
か
chap you
そん
think
な
I
興味
am?
ないです。そん
Excellent.
な趣味は
Come
ない
on,
か
let me see them.
You're a sick man.
ら。うん
What are
気
you
色悪い
waiting
やつ
for? Oh man, these aren't pants.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. These are shorts.
What are you?
ショーツ。
Some kind of underwear detective?
Oh, heck. I'll take them anyway.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I said.
そうだね。上だね。ボクサーショーツ。い
The
や
shorts
ー。
belong to Bruno. I didn't want to examine them too closely.
そうね。
Hi again.
何もないな。参ったね。これででも、あと銀。金をなんとかしなきゃならんのか。手がかりは見つかった。あとは金か。これなんとかなるのかな。線抜き。お、 よっしゃ偽物だ。
The 3 commemorative coins had come from the poetry book.
このコインでさ占ってもらえるんじゃない？偽物なのかな。ダメだとは思うけどバレなきゃいけるはずだ。カモン頼むぞ。
Hi again. Here, let me cross your palm with silver. Have a look at this postcard, please.
Ooh, ah. I see a man.
Well, that narrows it down.
A man, Bruno, fleeing from danger. Him nearby, and yet...
It was nothing she couldn't have picked up from reading the card itself.
No.
そうね
The psychic imprint is too faint. Too many others have handled this card. Your own imprint is much more distinct.
Oh?
You'll be going on a long journey.
Terrific. Am I going to come back?
Perhaps, perhaps not. I need something much more personal to this Bruno if you want a better
パンツをあげ
reading.
よう。じゃあパンツをあげよう。
Okay. Let me cross your palm with silver. Again. I'd like you to look at some boxer shorts.
Now just wait a minute.
そういう
I
趣味
don't
は
want
ない。
no funny stuff.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
seriously. I want you to use that psychic hoodoo on him.
痕跡を見てくれ。パンツで。
Very well.
よろしい。
How did you know my name? Was that a psychic flash?
Lord, when you were talking to Amon O'Mara, me was standing in my own doorway. Me overheard your name when you was introducing yourself.
いや
Ah.
いや、そういうのは言わない方が
Honey.
いいんじゃないか。それはずるい。
Item of apparel, please.
うん
Getting anything?
うん、触り
Apart
たくな
from
い。
nauseated.
ひどい匂いの他に。
Cha,
うん
no, me sorry.
フリーズ
Oh, no!
What? What can you see?
Dragon fire! No. A man and the dragon seek his death. He only has minutes to live.
え、
Oh,
ただ
the
の
flames. No! No, the...
Madam Zazie? Madam Zazie?
Daijoubu?
She was out cold, but
Daijoubu?
okay. I must admit, sometimes my shorts had the same effect on women. If she was right, Bruno would be dead soon. I had to act fast.
いやいや、
But
うさんくさい人じゃ
I
ない
didn't
ん
even
だ
know。where he was.
居場所わからないぞ。
Luckily, I got a hint.
燃えてる。え、その、裏にいるってこと？ドラゴンファイヤー。どこだ？ここ
I
が。
tried to open the door.
うん。開かない。
The door was locked. It wasn't opening time yet. I didn't have time to chat. A man's life was at stake.
いや、助けてもらう。いや、そうじゃなくてさ、そんなのんきにしてるんだったら助けてくれよ。燃えてんだぜ。
I wasn't leaving until I'd finished what I'd come here to
で
do.
しょ？いや、火事ですけど、この男ものんきだな。ていうか、みんなのんきだね。どっか行けないのか。行ける場所。クソ。
Come on! Come on! It was no
開
good.
かない。
The door was too sturdy. I just wasn't strong enough.
よし、ここで、奴の手を借りて。おい、ちょっと手を貸せい。
Please! I need help!
I'm an aesthete, not a psychiatrist.
I'm serious. There's a fire.
そう、そういうこ
Someone's
とね。
trapped, but that door's in the way.
Say no more. I may have the soul of a poet, but I've the heart of a lion. Lead on.
すぐそこだよ。助けろ。行くぞ。どっせい。よし。
Excellent. Thanks, Eamon.
No trouble. Just sorry there wasn't a camera crew around to catch me being heroic.
I can take it from here.
Sure, I'll call the fire brigade.
よ、
Then
呼ん
I'm
でこ
going
い。
to sort out that bloody thieving hippie.
頼んだぞ。燃えてるね。
Hey, you, wait! Evil monks.
あ、誰かいる。
I hate those guys. I didn't have time to go
う
out.
ん、追ってられないね。
Zazie
と
was
りあえ
right.
ず。
Bruno was about to get a pre-mortem cremation.
ああ、ファイヤーってこのファイヤーのことなのか。さてと、どうすればいい？二ついっぺんには持てない。無理か。下に2個並べて上をずらす感じか。いけるのかこれ。よし、こう来て、この辺は簡単だけどね。登れないのか。よし。で反対側回っての。早くしよう。燃える燃える。脚立とかないのかね。よし。やばいね。
Somewhere in the smoke, I can hear coughing. Hey, is there anybody in here? Call out.
Over here! Help me! Help me, please!
I'm on my way.
どこだ？今行くのはいいけど、どこだ？いや、すぐそこじゃん。煙とかじゃなくてさ、めっちゃ目の前にいるじゃねえかよ。
I think so.
Good. Come on. This
これ
place is
は
about to
もう
collapse.
ね、やりとりどうだ？どう考えても目の前にいたよね。
There was no time to chat. We had to get out of there.
うん、逃げるぞ。カモン。
Come on, we're out of here. Get down. Ah!
びっくりしたわ、おじじい。貴様がブルーノなのか？
Whoa, that was a close one.
It was indeed a close one, yes. Thank you. I am indebted
借り
to
を
you.
返してくれ。
Glad to be able to help. Bruno. It is Bruno, isn't it?
Now I must be on my way.
じゃあ、
Wait a minute.
いやい
We've
や。
met before. I know you.
You know my name is Bruno, but I am not knowing you.
Where do you come from?
A small country in Eastern Europe, you would not be able to pronounce it.
Wait a minute. I remember now. The foyer of the Hotel Ubu in Paris. You're Ostwald, the Nobel Prize winner.
Oh, my goodness. Stobart.
You're a Neo-Templar, you son of a bitch.
No, listen to me. I left the Neo-Templars. They were evil. The Grand Master, he was all lies.
The last time I'd seen Bruno was when
前
I
に会っ
went
たこ
head
と
to
ある
head
の
with
か。
a weird
それ
bunch
テンプル
known
騎
as
士
the
団って。
Neo-Templars. It had ended badly at a place called St. Ninian's. And true, Bruno wasn't lined up with the bad guys when the curtain came down. Let's say I believe you. Who's after you now?
The Neo-Templar order was not destroyed, only badly weakened. It now seeks revenge against its enemies. In their eyes, I am a traitor. They do not forget. They do not forgive.
Yeah, I'm not on the Christmas card list either. Hi, Colonel. Everything sorted?
Soon will be. Just off to get
娘
ready.
を取り返してくる。ライフル持ってくのか？
Who was the weirdo in the monk's habit?
I do not know. I think maybe one of
ああ、
Susaro's
スザーロ。
Cesaro.
Do you know him?
As well as any stranger who tries to kill me. What's
Still.
Cesaro's interest in the Congo?
The Congo?
Yeah, I found a postcard from you there. It's how I found you.
Of course. My friend, Dudley Chumley.
You mean Chalmundali?
No, Chumley. Drive him crazy being called Cholmondeley.
怒
Not
る、
anymore,
超
I'm
マンドリ
afraid. Cesaro got to him before I did. What about Chumley's machine? Did it really work?
Poor Dudley. His machine, yes, it worked.
あの場所
But
でないと。
only at that one place in the world.
Why there?
Like Saint Ninians, it is focus of natural energy.
うーん。
Geomantic energy.
何の力だろ
I
う
have made a
ね。
device that can locate the more powerful sites.
お
And Cesaro is doing the same.
But of course,
大地の力。スザー
Cesaro doesn't look like a well man.
he has dabbled with the energy for
Scrap.
too long. At first, it made him strong. Now, it has made him only more or less human.
死にかけてる。もうほっとけば死ぬんじゃないですか。
Success doesn't just mean incredible power for him. It means his very survival.
うん。
So, Cesaro wanted the site in the Congo to use its energy?
No, it was a poorly developed site, and Dudley had already dissipated much of its power.
うん。
But Cesaro knew this. He is not
力を
just
使うだけ
tapping
では
such
ない。
occasions.
何してるんだ。それを探さなきゃダメか。
He is making the world sick. You have heard these reports of earthquakes and floods.
聞いて
Cesaro is doing that?
They are side effects.
副作用。
Every 12,000 years, the energy builds up to a peak. This is natural.
うん。
But Cesaro is changing the build-up somehow, putting the world in danger.
何かを企んで
I
る。
fear he has found the temple of the
面
dragon
白そうじゃ
and
ん。ドラゴンの
activated
神
it.
殿。楽しそうだな、ドラゴンの
This
神殿。行きたいな。
geomantic stuff is losing me.
Imagine the world as living thing. Its energies, they run in lines through it.
Like ley lines?
They are ley lines. The Chinese call it the
Oh.
dragon current.
竜的5000年か。
So what has
そ
Cesaro
のうち
done
や
with
り
this
てえ
power?
な。
There is a place, the temple of the dragon. It is possible to make the energy there very powerful, very strong.
Where is this place?
それはどこ
Location
に
has been long forgotten.
スザール
I
は見
think
つけたに違いな
Cesaro
い。
may have found it.
見つけたのか。
How
阻
did
止するか
Cesaro
探
get
すか。
control of the Neo-Templars?
With the Grand Master dead, the order fell into chaos.
お
Cesaro quickly took over. Anyone who opposed him was dead within a week.
So, Cesaro's now the new Grand Master.
In all but name. He never liked the Templar trappings. He calls it now the cult of the
ドラ
dragon,
ゴン兄弟。
dedicated to
そっ
giving
ちの方がかっこ悪い
power.
な。
Power to do what?
Anything, Stobart. And everything.
なんでも。
So what
What?
brought you to
I
Glastonbury?
was in Paris. It is a major power
う
focus.
ん。
Cesaro's men found me. I was lucky to escape with my life. I came here.
Why Glastonbury?
See the door up there?
親父ライフル
It's
持
a
ってった。
power site.
やばいやば
Very
い。
important one. Look at its history, its folklore. You know, Saint Michael.
背筋伸ばしてライフル持ってったぞ。
On the door.
Yeah, well, you can't
大丈
believe
夫か
everything
な
you read, huh?
撃たれるんじゃないかな。
You must. This is true.
Cesaro's men obviously came here after you.
They are on my trail.
Why don't you come with me to Paris?
Oh.
Cesaro has many agents in Paris. I would be in deadly peril.
Well, don't you think it's time we took this war to Signor Cesaro?
Stobart, you cannot stop this dragon cult by yourself.
I stopped the Neo-Templars once. I can do it
あ
again.
なんかガシャーン
Let
と
me
か。
at the thieving Aegis.
Take my little Lissy, would you? I'm going to kill you, you blighter!
Violence isn't the answer.
Yes, it bloody is.
Ow! Oh! Oh!
Not the face, not the face.
Daddy! No!
Trouble?
Oh, just another wild party. I don't think we should gate crash.
パーリーだ。
2 days. Lost. 2 days in a stinking cell on
怒
blown
ってる
up
ね
charges.
ニコも怒ってるぞ。
That stupid, stupid policeman. If I see him again.
電話電話。めっちゃ怒ってますね。
Yes? Alcatraz. Who do you wish to talk to?
Nico? Candice? Where have you been?
Staying with friends.
The boss is after you.
Thanks for the warning. Keep him off my back, would you?
I'll try.
やっ
Thanks.
てみる。
See you. Bye.
え、
I still hadn't found what was so special about the dead guy.
ねえ、何が重要なんだろう。それでは今回ここまで。次回はこの続きからやっていきたいと思います。